Stefan. I'm here at the Facebook Cube here at Move the Dial. I am here with Jay Rosenzweig, the founder and managing partner of Rosenzweig and Company. Thank you so much for your time today.
It's my pleasure. Good to be here.
Yeah, great to have you. And you are in the talent business. You
Yes.
attract talent and work with a variety of clients, and that's a massive part of diversity and inclusion. But simply hiring someone's not enough. I'm curious what your thoughts are on what companies can do to make the diversity and inclusion funnel sustainable and not just a once and done.
You're quite right. It needs to be a systemic approach. Recruiting, I could tell you based on my experience, if it's done right, can very effectively uncover all kinds of diverse talent. I find that a lot of people don't actually put in the time to uncover that great talent that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
But even more tricky is retention. And retention comes, as you say, from a much more systemic approach to culture and inclusion and understanding that not everyone's made from the same mold, and particularly not from the old 1970s perspective on what a white male leader should be, and that's the only leader that will accept into our organization.
Yeah. So, obviously we've come a long way since that old idea of what a business leader is. What are some of the wins and progress that you're seeing in your career with your clients and just in life?
Well, I'm so thrilled to see, particularly in this country, so many of our clients putting a real emphasis on inclusion, even making it a very senior level function, working directly with the CEO at the very top levels, developing all kinds of programs. And juxtaposed against that, I'm also invested in and advising a number of just incredible tech businesses that are designed to help alleviate some of the problems which naturally select people out as they're climbing the corporate rung, including a company called Work out of New York, which focuses specifically on flexible arrangements. And it's not about compromise, it's actually about developing better solutions for clients through individuals who, through these programs, are not selected out because of life circumstances. There's another business called Starling Trust, which is out of Washington, D.C. that I'm advising and invested in, which focuses on machine learning approaches to understanding cultural risks, which is a very big deal in today's marketplace,
100%.
and reputational risk. Not reading people's emails, but understanding the flow through machine intelligence, the flow of emails, and detecting through that some of the risks, which have tons of implications in terms of developing a diverse workforce, particularly at the top.
Yeah. And now, on the flip side, what are some of the obstacles that you're still seeing in the way in your experience?
Well, there's a lot of unconscious bias which continues to exist, so you need to counteract unconscious bias through all kinds of methods, including the fact that you need to have, a civil rights activist once said, you can't be what you can't see. So we actually need more mentors at the top, and to develop more mentors at the top, we need to force the issue through diversity recruitment. And diversity recruitment, let me be clear, is again not about compromise. It's about taking a much more sophisticated approach to elevating and retaining people throughout the workforce from a diversity standpoint.
And now your company is the talent attraction business, but you also do advising and a lot more.
Yes.
I'm curious, what are you up to, but then how do you actually help companies get better? What are some of the things you work on with that?
Well, one of the things that I talk to about my clients is the fact that, first of all, there's a moral imperative. The moral imperative of equality is that everyone deserves to have their fair shake and to have their best shot at whatever ambitions they have. But beyond the moral imperative, which is the most important aspect, there's a business case to be had for diversity in your organization. Study after study has shown that there's a bottom line profitability superior to companies that don't have that kind of diversity. Logic dictates that if you have 5 people from the same background, same age, same culture, you're not going to have as much creativity. The more diversity you have, the more creativity, the more great ideas you'll have, and the more opportunity you will have to innovate.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again so much for your time.
My pleasure. It's great speaking with you.